Hello everybody, welcome to another London Self-Defense Academy video. My name is Instructor Alex, and today we're going to be talking about how you can conquer your fear and how you can learn to take a punch. So when somebody throws a punch at you, your natural reaction is to flinch. Maybe you'll get your hands up, but you might even close your eyes. So we're going to talk about how we can override that natural reaction, where you can position yourself to keep yourself safe, and how you can start to get used to people throwing punches at you without necessarily having to do full contact sparring. So what's the best way to take a punch? Now your natural reaction is to flinch. You might even close your eyes and you're going to be moving backwards with your hands up in front of your face. And that is not going to be enough to protect you, because he's going to throw one punch, two punches, a combination, and it's going to be game over. So you need to learn to override that natural reaction. So if I'm not prepared, he comes in punching, I've been overwhelmed, I've been hit with 4, 5, 6, 7 blows, and it's game over. So in your training, you need to approach that. You need to be prepared for a punch, focus on your breathing, be mindful, and be aware that you can get hurt, but if you can move confidently, you're going to minimize that chance. Now the best way to train and be prepared for punches is to do some sparring with a partner and to be able to move around and not be scared of punches coming towards you and being able to defend yourself and not be overwhelmed when he comes with an attack, overriding that flinch instinct. So when he comes with a punch, I can slip, I can roll or duck under a hook, and I can move backwards, but I'm keeping my hands up and I'm using them to parry and block punches at the same time. Now when you're sparring with a partner, if you've got gloves, definitely wear gloves and invest in a mouth guard. So you want to keep your teeth safe. Teeth can be very delicate. I know this firsthand. So make sure you're wearing a mouth guard. You can buy one for like 8 quid, 20 quid if you want a really good one off Amazon or whatever. Invest in a mouth guard to keep your teeth safe. So check out our other videos where we talk about slipping and throwing a counter punch. So a little bit faster, I'm ready, slip, boom. I've tucked it right in under his rib cage there. So this is what's going to keep you safe. You can't just block punches unendedly until eventually you're going to get hit if you don't. If you just came to block them and stay out of the way, eventually you're going to get clipped. So you need to retaliate and you need to be ready to throw a little combination of your own. So the best way to prepare for punches is full contact sparring. But it takes a little while before anybody's ready for that kind of level of contact, because it's scary. And you need to have a few tools in your tool belt to be able to deal with that. So you need to have learnt the basics first. But what you can do is there's a few drills we're going to show you now how to practice slipping, moving your head and blocking with your hands without any real danger to you. And the pressure comes right down, and it's a great way for you to practice. So let's get into it. So I've got a partner and they're just throwing at me with frisbees. These can even be paper balls. I'm moving my head and I'm blocking anything coming at me. So you can see I'm moving, I'm slipping off that center line, and I'm just staying out of the way, keeping my hands and my face safe. So this is a great drill to learn how to slip punches and how to keep yourself safe by taking your head off of that center line. So if you imagine a punch is coming down the middle, you're moving down one side or the other side. So my feet are a bit wider than shoulder width apart. I've got my lead leg in front, my back leg here, which means I'm ready to step off forwards, backwards, laterally, sideways, or I can pivot. So I'm keeping those movements in mind. Even if I make them very small, I can move around and I can get comfortable in this stance. My hands are up, keeping them moving. So these are like little pistons, up, down, where I can protect my head. And my shoulders are loose. My hands are up. I'm not scrunched up like this, so I'm going to burn a lot of energy and I'm not going to be able to throw punches back when it does come to that. So I'm loose. My hands are up, protecting my face. And I can slip off to one side, so I'm putting my weight over my front leg. If I'm slipping this side, and notice this hand is up. And then if I'm slipping the other way, I'm putting my weight a little bit over this leg, here, 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 here. And that's moving my head from side to side, taking it off the line of the punch. I'm slipping down, 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 always keeping my eyes still on my opponent. I don't want to be slipping down here, so I have no idea what the next punch coming is. So I slip, slip, zig, zag, zig, zag, and keeping my hands up, safe, and I can move them around and get comfortable with moving my hands, keeping them tight to my jaw, tight to my eyes, and zigzagging from left to right. Let's have a look at it with the frisbees. So I've got my partner is holding a stack of frisbees. It's going to start off slowly, just throwing one at a time at my head, and I can either block it or I can dodge it. So I'm going to go dodge and block, dodge, block, dodge, block, block, dodge, dodge, dodge. So this is a great drill to get used to that slipping motion. You can start off slowly and then build that speed until they're coming at you really rapidly, and it's almost like you're dealing with a combination of punches. Now, if you don't have frisbees, don't worry. Ball up some paper, get some old newspaper, screw them up, make a little pile, and then you've got a stack ready to go. So you can do the same. You can start off slowly and just taking your head off that center line. So another really great drill before you're really ready for some contact sparring is an intermediate step. So here, I've got my boxing glove. I've taped it nice and tight onto a Joe. If you haven't got a Joe, you can just use a broom handle. And I'm just going to be firing this just as a piston in a straight line at my partner's head and getting them used to moving around. And if I do get him, it's not the end of the world because I'm not throwing it very hard and it's a nice soft boxing glove in here. So it's just moving slowly and gives him the chance to move that slipping motion around, keeping that head moving and not letting the pressure get to him. Staying nice and calm and staying nice and fluid. Boom. 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 Thank you for watching today's video. We talked a little bit about slipping and some different drills we can do to get used to that motion. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you on the next video. See you later, guys. The waist a bit, just not, because if my head drops in and out of the shot, it looks impressive because you're like, wow, he's moving really quickly, but you can't see what I'm doing really.
Can we do it from here then?
Yeah.
So I don't have
So here, which way? You stand here, stop. I stand here, stop.
So you want me to stay here looking at you?
Yeah, and let's see, so. Cool, and then outro.